When I returned from Ireland, it was the middle of spring. And my lilacs that I still haven't cut back carried the most beautiful blossoms throughout the first half of the month. Hello my lovelies, welcome to vlog 16. I'm going to squint into the camera a lot today because it's very, very bright up here. But I wanted to show you this spot because this is where I spend most of my mornings now in the warm season, on my what I call my terrace, which is actually the top of the cistern that provides the water for my house. It's just outside my door, but it's a little elevated, so the view from here is the most beautiful around my house. How have you been? I've been really well, but I feel a little weird making the next vlog now because to me it seems like I've only just come back from Ireland and there's so much more I wanted to show you. There's so much that I started and still want to start around the house and in the garden, and day trips I want to do and things I want to show you. And it feels like everything is unfinished and still a big mess. But the thing is, I'm determined this year to take it slowly and to enjoy the summer. Because last year when I bought the house, what happened was I had so much to do and to organize. And so much went wrong, and all the repairs and the renovations, and it took up every last minute of my time and every last ounce of my energy. So by the time I moved in at the end of July, the house wasn't even finished, so I kept doing things around the house. And when it was at a point where I could say, okay, now it's more or less done, it was mid-September and the bathing season was over. I hadn't even been to the beach last year. So this year I'm determined to have a proper summer. I hope to show you some of this in this month's vlog. Sometime around the middle of May, the temperatures first went above 20 degrees. And they've stayed there every day since. And with the warmer weather also came the thunderstorms. They usually start over the mountains right across from us. Thunderstorms right on top of us now. Although, as you can see in Corner Bay, there's still sunshine. And up here, pandemonium. Smells of sulfur. I think I need to get out of the window. This is getting a little scary here. Can you hear this? Holy shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to lock down here. Just woke up. Hooray for lazy Sundays. Good morning. It's about 8:10 and I'm not going to film that much right now because I literally rolled out of bed and came here, so no makeup, no hair. But what a privilege is it to wake up to this, right? This is my walk, my round walk that takes about an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half at the most. I do that at least 3 times a week in the warm season. Even when I'm tired, I wake up in the morning and then I hear the birds behind the house in the forest, right? And I can't resist. And no, I'm not ever going to take this for granted. Back home, I tackled the boxes I'd brought back from Ireland. I now had to make room for not all, but a lot more of my books. And in the garden, my friend Keith tackled that 6 foot of brambles jungle that has grown there in the last 15 years. And befriended my neighbour's dog, Bella. Bella? She's such a little monkey. All right, say hello to the camera. I never realized I have an actual garden. It's like terraces. I liked it so much. For a few days I looked after this little fella. He was so cute. But while I have your attention, can I implore you to leave fledgling birds where they are? They're not lost, they're not abandoned, their parents still feed them. Please leave them where they are, that's their best chance for survival. Having said that, I have reared a few fledgling birds in my life, so far always successfully, but it is difficult for a human and it can always go wrong. Exactly, are you off to, cutie? Good night, cutie. Sleep tight. Maybe I'll actually get some work done now. And this time, unfortunately, there wasn't a happy end, and it made me very sad. After thriving for a couple of days, he got listless, wouldn't eat, and then died on the 3rd night he was here. To cheer myself up a little, I went to the sea and met up with dear friends, and it turned out to be just what I needed. Let me take you along a walk with my friend Alex and myself, because summer is really here. I can't call it spring anymore, it feels like full-on summer here. It has this wonderful combination of the sea and trees. And I love how the color of the sea changes depending on the time of day. Now, we were walking in the early evening. You can see the paler blues and turquoises, and I'll contrast that with pictures I took last year. I'll leave you today with a few more impressions of my terrace and the view from there. I hope you liked this vlog. If you did, drop me a like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like some more, check out my website wildspiritscoaching.com, where you can join the community of wild spirits. Have a beautiful month of June, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.